Start the recording. Great. I suppose teacher Ronnie is joining. Let me just ask him. Here. He's going to join soon. Yeah, because he answered me. Let me see. Great. Okay, guys. Please, Herman, you are a new student also, Fernando. Could you introduce yourself, please? Like, it helps us a lot also, first to meet each other, yeah, and also because it could help us to know what is your purpose with English, yes? What's your level, so I can see also where you are and help you, okay? Could you start, please, Fernando?
About myself.
Yes.
And well, I was studying English in Cambridge in Paradise School. I tried to study with friends to level C1 and C2. So it's very different. It's difficult, but I'm trying, and finally for the university I leave it.
Oh, okay. You just quit that activity because of the work at university. Yes. What are you studying, Fernando?
Studying for be an engineer.
For being an engineer, civil engineer?
Yeah, engineer, no, mechatronic engineer.
Wow, that's interesting. Great, great. Okay. And what is your purpose of English? Why do you want to learn English, or why do you want to improve your speaking too?
My mission?
Yes. Now or for the future?
For future, I want to speak like if I level C2 is my ambition, and I like to learn English, and for terms of university, I'm not practicing English, but I feel
You don't practice.
yeah.
Okay, okay, great. So you need to practice in order to not forget. Yes, yes, to have
Yeah, I
like
need to improve
okay.
anything.
Yeah, of course, you will use it also for university. I know that university has they have like different kind of programs where you can enroll or apply for a kind of a scholarship. So maybe you can think of that and try to apply for studying a kind of maybe a term, or after you finish university, like your master degree or something like that. Yeah?
Yeah, teacher.
You should go for it. Okay, what about you, Herman?
Okay, for my level, okay, well, my level is intermediate team. I studied English 2 years ago. I need to practice more because I forget some rules about the English. Whatever. Another point is that I need to improve the speaking, the listening. And my listening is not good. When the people speak quickly, I don't understand some word. I need to improve this part. Well, I am teacher. I teach in the high school. EPT is educación para el trabajo.
Yes.
My purpose in this case is if for information. I know the information. The good information is in English in the internet, in YouTube and some medias. No. I need to understand very good when the people speak speak quickly. When the people speak slow or normally, I understand, but when the people speak quickly, what? I understand.
You lose the track.
Yeah, it's funny. And the
Okay.
people, not the American, for example, they are speaking very quickly and contractions.
Uh-huh.
A lot of contraction. Yeah, I don't
Yes,
understand. Mm,
phrase, adverbs, collocations.
yeah.
Okay, great, German. Herman, but are you planning to take a kind of international qualification, or maybe it's because of your job? Do you need this? Is it that kind of requirement, or are you planning maybe to travel abroad?
Yeah, I will travel in the future. And the certification, no, is very important for me. Maybe the next year, but I need to improve all skills, no?
Oh, this case.
Speaking, listening, or first, I need to improve this skill.
Okay, great. Good job. Thank you, Herman. And we have here Ronnie. Hello, Ronnie. I was asking
Hello.
what happened with Ronnie. How are you, my friend?
I'm okay. How are you doing?
Good too. I am back.
That's good.
How were the beginning of the lessons there? Teacher Ronnie,
Ah,
sorry, Ronnie. Fernando and German, yeah, they are no students. Teacher Ronnie is a teacher from Uganda, and he is with us in this class in order to help us to have a kind of real context with a native speaker. And he's a teacher also of maths, yeah, and is the head teacher of a school in a rural area there. What about the classes? Sorry, Ronnie, to interrupt you.
yeah, the classes we began on Monday. They were hectic. We had to receive students who had been on holidays for like 2 months. But we've moved on.
Sorry, I had to close the door because I
It's
couldn't.
okay.
Yeah, how were the classes you said with the students?
They say the classes we began on Monday by receiving the students who had stayed in the holidays for 2 months now. It was so hectic.
You were so busy.
They are very busy receiving new learners, directing them on what to do, trying to brief them to do about the how. Remember, you're dealing with young kids. So
The kids, new
yeah,
students.
I mean they are young in age. So it is always a hectic week, usually at the beginning of the week, when the year starts. It's a very hectic week.
Yes, a hectic week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Parents,
Okay.
parents,
Yeah.
some parents come to consult about the school.
The parents
Yeah, the
came to
parents come to
school.
consult. Yeah, they come to consult about to know more about the school. Those who want to bring their children, they usually wait for that time when the children have gone back to school. So you see most of them flocking offices of schools to try and find out which
They are
one is the
trying
best
to find out about the program,
about
the classes,
about the
everything.
programs, about the classes, about the school, what you can offer them. At the end of the day, it is hectic. You have to handle the parents, the students, the children. So it's usually a very busy week, but we managed to go through it.
Excellent. Great. I know that you are like working so hard, Ronnie. Thank you for being with us today. Just I wanted to highlight this expression, find out. Yeah, find out is a phrasal verb. Do you know what is find out? Jacqueline, Valentina, Fernando, anyone? Find out. He said, The parents are trying to find out about the programs, the classes, and everything. Do you know what is find out? No? It's like get to know, the parents are trying to learn, the parents are trying to discover, to know about the programs. That is, yes? Learn, discover, you discover also, but trying to find out is like they are trying to learn, to know more about the programs and everything from school. Yes, that is, if you try to find out, or if you want to find out about something, it's because you are going to search, you are going to investigate more about it. Yes, in order to learn, to know more about it. Yes. Okay, and according to the topic that we are going to do today, Ronnie, do you or did you hire new teachers? Do you usually have interviews when you are going to include new teachers on your staff?
Yes, we do have interviews for teachers and usually hire new teachers. For example, like this year, we have so far hired 3 people.
Which areas? Sorry?
We have hired 3 people so far.
Great.
Okay.
Okay. And what are the usual questions that you ask in an interview? This is a question for Ronnie, yeah, in order to help us to have ideas, but also for you guys, yeah, German, Laura, Fernando, Jacqueline, Valentina, according to your areas of study, yeah, or according to your experiences, can you tell me, can you think of those questions that the boss or a person in charge in the company ask you when you are applying for a job? Yes, can you try to think of that? Ronnie, please tell me, what are the usual questions that you ask when you are doing these interviews?
So when we're doing the interviews, we usually ask people about their education background. Ask them if you have come with a CV or an application letter.
Okay.
So here, if you're looking for a job, you have to bring an application letter for the job you're applying for.
Oh, it's like a letter, but
Yeah,
where you
come,
explain all the reasons, yes? Why you
bring
want
a
to.
So you come with that letter, trying to request or to ask for a job from the company. This letter should be showing what your education background, your areas of interests. What would you like to do? We also ask about the time that you have for the job. For example,
the time available.
Time available. Usually in primary schools, we ask for full time. So if you're going to work in our school, we have to ask. We have to tell you that here you have to be available full time, not part time, because it is a primary school and we are dealing with children.
Yeah, so you need a full time.
So we ask you that also. Then your level of education.
Okay, great.
Also your experience. Where have you worked before? Have you been employed anywhere before? I may also ask you if you have been employed somewhere, why are you leaving the other company to come? If you have been employed anywhere, so I may ask you, why are you leaving the other company to come and work with us?
Oh, okay. Why are you leaving the other company to come
and work with us?
Okay, great.
We may also ask you about your marital status.
Whether really?
Yes, whether you're married, are you single?
What did he say, guys? What did Ronnie say? The last
He
thing
said
that
that
ask.
they ask. He said that they ask if we are married or single.
The
Yeah.
marital status. Yes. Great. What else, Ronnie?
We may also about the referees, like someone who knows you better. For example, it could be Lizette knows you, or so you ask you if there's someone that we can call to give a reference about your life. That I know so and so, she's like this, or is like this. So you have to include those ones. So you may ask you, who are the referees, or who are those people who can second you to be given a job?
That is important. Yes. Yeah. Okay, guys, have you experienced an interview in a real interview in English? Have you experienced a real interview in English? Valentina, Jacqueline, Laura?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. What were the questions that maybe you remember?
They asked me about my level of English. First, of course, my level of English. They asked me if I did work in English, like just speaking English. Also, what else? Well, as I was living in another country that time, they asked me how much time I will be there. So, because that was important, if did I work in that position, something like that too.
So in order to have to know your experience.
Yeah.
Yes, great, great. Okay, and the rest, guys? Jacqueline says no, Valentina no. German, Fernando, have you experienced an interview?
In English, no.
No? Okay, so I was just trying to write some of the things or words or vocabulary that you are going to see in a job interview, yes? So for example, requirements. What are requirements? You can say that in Spanish. What are the main requirements? Because sometimes you are looking at like some posts, and in this post it says, I don't know, for example, in my case, required teacher for a primary school, yes? Requirements are maybe to have 2 years of experience working with children, to have at least intermediate level of English, so things like that. Yeah, what are the requirements in Spanish, Fernando?
Requisitos.
Yeah, German, yes, requisitos. These are the requirements. Yes, the areas of interest. So if you are, for example, I don't know, a psychologist, yeah, the psychologists have like different areas of their specialization, right? Where they are, or they have more knowledge, yes, or more background. So they can say like, I really like to work with children, with, I don't know, with teenagers, with adults in these specific topics. I don't know, I have studied more on this according to the kind of master's degree that you had, perhaps, yeah? What you like to do also. I remember that one of my questions when I had an interview, it was not in English, it was in Spanish, but no, also in English, yeah. Like, which is the level that you really like to work with? Yeah, it was one of my questions. So the teacher asked me like, with which kind of level? With teenagers, children, or adults do I prefer to work or teach English? Yes. Available time. It is very important. What is available? It could be like available time or time availability.
Capacitado o habilitado.
Yeah, available is disponible. It's not like ability. Yes, time availability is like tu tiempo disponible. Disponibilidad de tiempo. Yes, time availability. Yes, so if you can work full time, this is a good, common expression, full-time job, or if you are going to work as a part-time job. Yes, Or if you just are going to work according to the service. Like here in Peru, some people just are hired according to the service, yes?
¿Y cómo la pregunta cuando dices cuál es tu disponibilidad de tiempo, como available?
Yeah, what's, you can say,
What is-
are you available to work full time? Or you
What
can
is-
say, what's your time availability?
Ah, okay. What's your
Mhm. Yes. What's your time availability? Or are you able to work full time, part time? Yes. Then we have, why are you leaving? That was a good question that Ronnie said. Why are you leaving the other company? If you're working maybe for another company, because they ask you, are you employed or unemployed? Yes. Are you employed? Employed? Oh, sorry. Employed or unemployed? Yes. What is employed, unemployed?
Empleado.
Desempleado, empleado.
Empleado, desempleado. Yes. And you are, how do you say tú serías el empleado? You would be the
Yeah, would you be the employed
employee.
employee?
And the employer is the person who is going to hire you. What is hire?
Contratar.
Contratar. Yes. And the opposite, despedir.
Fire.
Fire. Yes. That is, yes. Contratar, despedir. So yeah, you are hired. Yes.
Teacher,
The
employed, el verbo emplear es employ con Y termina.
employ. Yes, employ.
Employ. Okay.
Okay. And this one too. Yes. So these are like some of the questions. Now, for example, can you please tell me what are Fernando is studying for being a mechatronic engineer? Yes. German, you said which career? What are you studying or what do you do?
Teacher, me?
Mhm.
I am teaching in high school and it's not a private school, it's a national school.
Oh, okay. So you are a teacher in high school. Which levels do you teach?
No, but how do you say el curso, la materia?
The subjects?
That subject is EPT, que es Educación para el Trabajo.
Oh, yeah, you mentioned that. Yes. Okay. Yeah. I don't know how is this subject in English. In English, there are subjects like social studies, right, Ronnie? Social studies, science. Can you please tell us what are the subjects that you teach in your school, Ronnie?
Okay, I do teach math, English, and reading.
Oh, reading as a subject. Oh, great. Okay.
Yeah.
These are like mandatory.
Yeah, they're compulsory subjects, especially to grades 3, 4, and 5.
Okay, grades 3, 4, and 5. Any other subjects?
That I teach?
The top subjects that the school provides.
Okay. There is social studies, science, and then the religious studies or religious education. We also teach our language, Luganda.
Language, yes, Luganda, right? It's another language that you have, right?
Yes.
Okay, it's your native language, yes?
Yeah.
Great.
Teacher.
Yes?
I confused. My classmates say English reading is a subject, English reading in high school.
Oh, no, it's math, English, reading is another subject. Reading. I forgot to put the comma.
Pero, ¿qué es lectura?
Yeah, but he has the subject reading. I think reading is what we call here communication. Ronnie, in the subject of reading, do you teach, I don't know, things about the language, or it's only for reading?
We do teach things about the language. In fact, reading combines that art part of English and also writing. So it's just one, it has been put together and it has been given the name as reading, but it combines some parts of English.
Yeah, some parts
and then writing.
of the language too.
And then writing.
Writing too. So how to write
Yeah.
letters, how to write stories, different kind of texts.
Yeah, it depends on how to write the letters, how to write the stories, and also the art of writing the letters.
Great, great.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like communication. Nosotros en Perú le llamamos comunicación. Yes? We call this here communication. Yeah, this subject.
Okay.
What about you, Valentina? In Colombia, how do you call it?
What, teacher?
Communication, language, how do you call this subject? Reading.
Like the idiom, español.
Okay.
This is the name of the subject of language.
Yes, yes. Yes, I remember that in bachelor institutions, ¿no? Instituciones que enseñan bachillerato, international bachelor, they call this Spanish. No le llaman el curso de comunicación. Incluso en Perú le llaman Spanish because it's like as an international curricula. And you have this kind of curriculum, I think. Yeah, Valentina? That's why you call this Spanish.
Yes,
Great, good, good. Okay, so my friends, because we are going to see the interview, I want to know what are your areas of interest. Valentina, what do you do?
Accounting. I am studying accounting.
Yes, we have accounting. Fernando is a mechatronic engineer. German is a teacher. Laura, you are, how was this career? Something about the security, I remember. Yes, Laura, am I right?
Yeah, I'm a security industrial engineer.
I like that.
Yeah, in Peru, it's just like industrial engineer, but
yes.
in Russia is security industrial engineer.
Great, great, good, good. Ingeniería industrial. Yeah, industrial engineer. Yeah, great, good. And well, Jacqueline, what about you?
Te toca.
Hello. I'm administrator.
Manager. Manager. You're a manager.
And
A variety.
I work in an insurance broker as assistant.
Sorry?
I work in an insurance broker as assistant.
In an insurance broker. Insurance, seguros?
Sí. Un corredor.
Great, great. And as an assistant?
Sí, yes.
Great, great. Good job. Very good. Okay, my friends. First, let's just try to define like some other activities. I would like to say, I will choose one of you. Yeah, we are going to play a short game. I want to choose some of you and try to give clues, ideas to the rest of the class so the rest can guess what is the job. Okay? Just in order, it's like a short game. Then we are going to think of what kind of questions can we ask to this person. Usually the kind of questions are the same. Let's suppose that everyone is going to apply for an international institution. So one of the questions that we are going to ask is like your level of English, your abilities, skills, why do you want to work here? Okay, the common questions that we have in an interview. Yeah. Okay, so let's play just first the game. I'm going to give you first my friend Laura, yes? I will give you the name of the profession and you have to help the rest of the class to guess what is the job. Yes, what is the profession? Okay?
Okay, Miss.
Great. So it's really easy. Yeah. Laura. Yeah. If the rest can guess, then I give you another word. Let's see how many words or how many professions they can guess. Yes, in 30 seconds. Okay, so let me just set the time. This one. Okay, you start with this. Laura, you can start.
Okay, I am a person who care about the security of the city. I'm a person who can help you in an emergency situation. For example, if somebody come into your house and take something. I am someone who wear a uniform.
Wears a uniform. Did you
Wears
get?
a uniform.
Do you know, guys?
No. I am somebody who also helps with the how this go? Wait. With the traffic.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, sometimes I can help with the traffic when there are a lot of cars on the street. If there is a problem, I can go there and help the people. I
Did
am
you get,
every
guys?
time in at the door of the banks or maybe close to any school.
Mm-hmm. Do you know, Jacqueline, German, Ronnie?
Police.
Police.
It's the police.
Police officer, yes. Okay, yes. Okay, maybe you can write, yes, in order to not interrupt your classmate, you can write if you know the answer, yes? Okay, next one. Let's try another one. Yeah, but the idea is that you can do it like in one specific time. So maybe we can divide into groups, yes? It's better. Okay, Ronnie, you will be part of the group too. Ronnie, all the boys, yeah? Ronnie, German, Fernando, you will be group 1. Valentina, Jacqueline, Laura, you will be team 2, okay? So I will choose one of you and the person has to help the classmates to guess. The other students or the other people from the group can write in the chat if you already know the answer, so we can continue with the next word, okay? So let's see how many professions we can guess in 1 minute, okay? 1 minute. Let's see here. Okay, we start again. Now, please, you can start. Fernando, yes? I will give you the words. The first was just a try. Okay, something as Laura said, you have to give clues, but you don't have to mention the profession. Okay, Fernando, ready?
Never.
Okay, I will give you the word. You will have 1 minute. German, Ronnie, you have to guess. Okay, start.
Okay. and okay, she always helping in
You can.
she always helping to doctors, and she always stay her in a hospital. Mm, and she
Yes. Did you guess, German? Tony? It's a
easy.
person who always helps the doctor.
Yes, she's a nurse.
Nurse. Great. Okay, good job. Next one, Fernando.
Oh, okay. She always stay in air. She always
Time's up. Sorry. Okay, one word. You have guessed one. Now, Valentina, you will give the clues. Yeah? The group of boys has only 1 point. Okay, Valentina, I will give you the word. Yeah? It is... Okay, this one. Ready, Valentina? You can start.
Is a person who works in out of the hair. This person have a special wear, and with this clothes, he can breathe in other place. What else? He can float in his job. I don't know.
Did you guess yours?
Something like swimmer?
There are some key words that you can mention. Estilista.
Time.
No, another word. Okay. This person can cut your hair, your head.
Stop.
Ay, how do you say pelo?
Your hair. Yes, but it was not the word I gave you. The word I gave was another.
What was it?
Astronaut.
Astronaut.
Oh, wow.
She was saying something like it's a person who can breathe with a uniform. But maybe you could say some keywords like it's a person who travels to the space. She can float where there is no gravity, something like that. Yes.
What's the profession, teacher?
The profession was astronaut.
Astronaut?
Astronaut.
¿Qué es? ¿Astronaut quieres?
Astronauta.
Oh.
Teacher, how do you say cohete?
In a rocket, this person travels to the space outside the planet. Yeah. Okay, next one. Now, Ronnie, you will have to give the clues. Fernando, German, you have to listen. Okay. So, Ronnie, this. You can start, Ronnie.
I'm a person who works in a garden.
Give more clues.
I also can do with the animals at home or at the farm. You need more clues?
Yes.
I work at the farm.
No? Royce? I work at the farm, he said. No? No more clues?
You want
Farmer.
more clue, but I
Yeah, farmer. Just on time. Okay, one. Yes. I work at a farm, he said. Yeah? Okay. Farmer, that was. Next one. Please, Jacqueline, you will have to give the clues to the girls. Okay? This one. You can start, Jacqueline.
Okay, it's a person who drive
Who drives?
a airplane. And
A pilot?
A pilot.
Yes. Okay, next one. One more.
excellent. And he or she drives to another country. Okay. Sorry. It's a person who helps people, and he or she tries to turn off the fire.
Fireman.
Hmm?
Fireman.
Yeah, fireman or firefighter. Yes, that is. Okay. Oh, time. Just on time. Tiempo. Yes. Okay, good. Finally, German. It's your turn. This is going to be for you. Yeah. You have the word there. You can start. Can you start? German?
Okay. Microphone is not okay. It's a person who work in the circus. He has red nose. Red nose. Listen to me. Red nose.
¿Cómo
And,
dice?
Clown. Clown.
what?
Clown. Very good.
Yeah,
Clown.
very good. Clown.
Okay. Yeah, next one. This one.
If he's a person who has a car, no? For example, you need to visit your grandmother. Okay, you got out in the street and you take the person who
Yes.
could drive a car. What is the profession? The person who
Yes, Jacqueline.
who drive a car in the street.
Driver.
What?
Taxi
Driver.
driver.
Taxi
Taxi
driver.
time. Yeah, very good. Time's up. Tiempo. Finally, Laura, it's your turn. This one. Okay, Laura. This. You can start. Laura?
Okay. It's somebody who use a white uniform. This person work in the kitchen of the restaurant.
Who wears a uniform?
Wears a uniform. This person works at the kitchen of a restaurant. What I was gonna say?
Cooker.
This,
Chef.
Cook.
yes.
Cook. We don't say
yes.
cook. Cook.
Oh,
Yes.
sí.
Okay, this one. Next.
Okay.
Laura.
This person also wears a white uniform. This person works at the hospital. the most of the time they have a lot of hours of
Nurse?
work. He is higher than a nurse. So in the hospital we can find nurse. Yeah,
Yes.
sure.
That's very good. Time's up. Okay, very good. Great job, guys. Okay, I think who won? I think the girls, because there was one word that you couldn't guess, boy. Sorry. That's for the girls. Thank you. Very good. Okay, well, so the idea is that this activity, when you are giving like definitions, yeah, it helps us to try to think on ideas that we can use to replace a word. Yes, sometimes when we are speaking in English, we forget about the word. You don't know how to say, I don't know, available. Yes, instead of saying how much time are you available, you can say like how many hours you can work, or what is are you able to work full-time, maybe part-time job. Yeah, so the idea is that you can think quickly on some other ideas, some other expressions, words that you can use in order to say what you want to say. Yes, if you forget a word. Yeah, then okay, now this one. I want to show you here just a short interview. This is what I've shared with you in the group of WhatsApp. And it's an example of an interview. This. Okay. So it says, I want you to read, please. Fernando, yeah, can you read? You are going to be the interviewer. And Jacqueline, you will be the person who is applying for the job. Yes? Could you please read the conversation? The interview?
Okay. Hello. You must be Gia.
That's right. Nice to meet you.
Did you bring a copy of your CV?
Yes, I did. Here it is.
Thanks. And do you have any experience with office work?
Yes, I was an office assistant for 3 years.
Great. Do you know how to use Excel?
Yes, I'm very comfortable with Excel.
And how is your English?
I'm learning a lot. I'm taking classes.
Good. And do you have an university degree?
Yes, I do. I have a degree in electrical engineering.
And what your schedule?
Schedule.
I'm free to work anytime after 8:30. I take my children to school.
And when you start? When you can start? When can you start?
I can start next week.
Right now.
Thanks for coming in. I will let you know.
Okay,
Yes,
thanks.
I'll let you know. Great, great. I'll let you know. Yes. Or I'll call you back to give you the answer. Great. Okay. Now, guys, we are going to divide our group into breakout rooms. Yes. Some of you are going to be the interviewer and some of you are going to be the person applying for the job. Yes. Let's try to use our own careers. Yes. And we can use maybe something like that, or you can vary the expression. Like you must be Jacqueline, for example. Yes, you say first hello, you just greet each other. Then did you bring your CV? You can say, yeah, here you have, here you are, or here it is. Yeah, then thanks. Do you have any experience with you can change this expression. Do you have any experience working with children? Do you have any experience writing letters? Do you have any experience having meetings or working in a big company like this? Yeah. So you can change the word. Yeah. And then the person is going to say, yeah, I have worked on this, blah, blah. You can invent, you can create something. Do you know how to use, maybe, like, for example, in the case of teachers, do you know how to use virtual tools? Do you know how to teach English virtually? For example, this is something that I usually ask. And the other person can say, yes, can answer. Then, how's your English, or how's your English level? So you can say, well, I have a basic English level, or I am learning now. Yes, my English is intermediate. I can speak, I can write, blah, blah, blah. Yes, you can specify. I am, or maybe you can say like, I am intermediate in writing and reading, but in speaking and listening, I have an advanced level. Yes, it could be according to your skills. Great. Do you have a university degree? Or, as Ronnie mentioned, what is your educational background? Yes, your educational background, like where have you studied, or what did you study? Yes, what are maybe your next degrees, like your master's degree? Maybe I've studied, like in my case, I've studied science at university, but then I enrolled and finished recently my master's degree in bilingual education, for example. Yes, so I teach English, science, blah, blah. Yes. Then, and what's your schedule, or what's your time available? Yeah. You can answer according to this. Well, now I am working part-time in this job, but also, in this any other company, but now I'm applying also to work in the afternoons because I am free. Something like that. Or I am able to work full-time. Yes. And when can you start? I can start right now, you can say. Or I can start when you can tell me, or I can start next week. You can say the answer that you want. Okay, guys? Yes? Let's try to follow the conversation. Yeah?
Okay.
Great. So I'm going to divide the class in two groups. Yes? I think maybe Ronnie, you can be the interviewer, yes? And the other guys are going to be like the people who are applying for the job. As we are a group now, yes, I want each of you try to answer according to your experience. So please, Ronnie, try to ask something about their jobs, maybe for like industrial engineer in the case of Laura, as a teacher to German, as Valentina, you said, what do you do? Sorry. Accounting, right? An accountant, or according to your professions. According to their professions. Yes, Ronnie?
Okay.
Great. So some students are going to be with me and some students with teacher Ronnie. Then we are going to exchange. Yes? Let's go. Two groups. Okay, so first group is going to be with, then we are going to exchange, and the groups who are, the students who are with teacher Ronnie will be with me, and the others with teacher Ronnie, yeah? So let's go here, Ronnie with Laura, with my friend Valentina. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah. Okay. So more students here. In the group 2 is going to be with me, Jacqueline, German, and Fernando. Yeah. Okay. So let's go to the breakout rooms. Can you join, please? You have the questions and everything in the group of WhatsApp too. Germán, ¿pudiste unirte?
I don't know. Machuqué un botón y me retornó acá, no sé qué pasó. ¿Me puede enviar de nuevo?
Ya, te voy a mandar al 1, pero ahorita rápido te paso al 2.
Ok.
Yes, ahora sí.
I guess the other guys are still in their chat, in their breakout room. Maybe we could be continuing a little bit here as we wait for them to come. How about that? Hello. You may be having some questions to ask. You can ask some questions as we wait for the others to come.
Laura. Laura.
Laura has gone. Do you have any question, Valentina?
No.
You don't have any questions?
What is your profession? You are a teacher, right?
I'm a teacher, right? I'm a teacher.
In general, of all topics or one special?
In general.
Uish. It's hard or it's easy?
It's not so hard.
Normally.
Yeah, it's not so hard. Because I have been in this field for like 13 years now.
The what?
I've been a teacher for 13 years, so it's not that hard.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And Ronnie, what do you know about Colombia?
What I know about Colombia,
Uh-huh.
I haven't met so many people from Colombia, but is it a tropical country?
Right now, we have all the weather. We have raining, we have sun.
That's why I'm saying that maybe your weather
We
is
have
like
snow.
okay.
This weather is crazy in this moment.
Okay. So, but I don't know much about Colombia, but you can tell me some about Colombia. You can tell me something about Colombia.
Do you see movies about Colombia? No? Nothing?
I used to see, it was a movie about gangsters in Colombia.
What is the name? Pablo Escobar.
Desperado.
What?
Desperado.
Esmeralda.
I think it was called Desperado. Let me send it through the chat. So that is the movie I used to watch in Colombia. It was called Desperado. I don't know why the chat is not coming through, but I've sent the name there. Desperado.
Is what?
It is
like a gangster and drugs.
Like what? It was like
The
a gangster.
movies like a gangsters and drugs. Only gangsters.
Gangsters.
I
Mm.
don't know. Do you see anything platform of movies in your TV?
No, I don't see a lot of movies. I don't see a lot of movies.
But do you know Netflix? What is?
Yeah, I know Netflix.
Search, search Paula Escobar.
Yeah, for Escobar.
Paula Escobar.
Oh yes, I know. So
It's
you
a
back in the
person. It's a person, Ronnie.
yeah, I know.
Famous person from Colombia. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mm.
how were the interviews? Laura, Ronnie, Valentina.
They were great. They were
Great.
great.
Do you remember, or can you tell me which words, which questions did you ask?
The CV.
Uh-huh.
If we can. Okay. Sorry. If we were in another countries. What else? The time available. What else, Laura?
Would you work outside Colombia? Would you work in another country?
Okay, great. Now I will share with you the questions that we have asked. So maybe now you can use them too, yeah? Or, sorry, Ronnie, the same questions now you use with Fernando, German, and Jacqueline, yes? And now I'm going to use the other questions that I've shared with them, but now with Valentina and Laura, yes?
Okay, please.
Great. Okay, so now let's go to the second breakout room. Recreate manually. I don't know what happened with Laura. Yes, Jacqueline with me, and Fernando, German, Ronnie, with teacher. Where is Jacqueline? Oh, sorry, I confused. I got confused. No, Valentina with me. The group 2, Ronnie, Jacqueline, German, Fernando. Just please try to speak them like quite slowly, Ronnie. Okay, go with teacher Ronnie, guys. Now, Valentina, let's go here. Okay. I suppose the rest are joining. Valentina, here I'm going to share with you, with the whole class, yeah, this website. It's a link where you can find like some common questions, yes, that you could have in an interview. Like, why did you choose to study your degree? What did you like the most, the least about your university or about the job, yeah? What skills do you develop at university or from your experience? How will your degree help you in this position? It's another question. Like, what do you know about the company? It's another question that you can have. What can you bring to these positions? It's like, what can you add? ¿Qué puedes agregar? ¿Qué puedes aportar? Yes. What do you consider to be key skills necessary for this position? This is what I asked you. Yes. And you mentioned about the skills.
Teacher, what is
Yeah.
that?
This is a website I'm going to share with you. You have like some common questions that you could have also in a job interview. What do you consider to be the key skills necessary for this position? It could be a common question too. So skills, for example, like how to work under pressure, also be a kind of proactive person. I don't know, other skill like working teams. Another one, like being responsible with your work, things like that. Yes. So you can mention like the skills and abilities also, like I don't know, or some knowledge, extra knowledge that you have. I don't know, you know how to work with special data, program, software, or anything. You have to say that. Yes. Okay, guys, so we are ending, and that was our class for today. I would like to ask you, how did you feel with the interviews? How was the talking with teacher Ronnie?
A good teacher.
Yeah? What did you like the most about the interviews? Any idea, recommendation, opinion about the class, guys?
Yeah, teacher, some idea and recommendation for us. It's okay for me. Thank you.
Okay, great. Ronnie, how was the talking?
It's fine. It's
Yes?
fine. Guys, a lot of guys, most of them were trying to. Yes.
Great.
It's encouraging that no one shies away. All of them try to participate. That's so encouraging.
Yeah, that is the point.
Teacher,
Tell me.
ese link nos va a enviar para repasar. ¿Para qué era lo que vimos de antes? O ya nos envió.
Sí, el
No.
que les estaba mostrando son algunas de las otras preguntas, algunas de esas yo se les he compartido y algunas.
Era solamente para verlo, no era para compartir el link, ¿no?
Sí, aquí. Ahí les comparto, ¿ya?
¿En dónde? ¿En el WhatsApp?
En el group.
Ok.
More questions about an interview. More questions you can have in an interview. Yeah, okay, I'll share with you. Great. And finally, Jacqueline, how do you feel today in the class? Jacqueline, you were missing some lessons, right?
Excuse me?
Creo que te has perdido algunas clases, ¿no?
Sí, al menos unas dos.
Okay. Yeah, don't worry. I will just consider the last class. Were you here, the last class?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I will consider this one. Yeah. How did you feel with the class today?
Today I feel good because I can practice. I can talk a lot more than another classes.
Okay, good, Jacqueline. And you, Fernando?
I feel that is great, but I need to practice a lot.
Yeah, don't worry. That is why we have this environment, yes, for us to practice. Remember that teacher Ronnie is helping us to increase our listening. Yes, remember that in a real context, if you are working for a kind of international company, you could have people who knows English, but the accent, yes, is different. It's different, the accent from people from North America, from Europe, from Asia, from, I don't know, the India or different places, Australia, they have different accents. And the pronunciation, the volume, the word, how they pronounce, sometimes could be different. But the idea is that we can train our ears, we can train our talking time in order to help us to enrich that vocabulary and also to enrich our fluency. Yes?
Teacher,
Okay, guys, tell me.
¿de dónde son los compañeros que están acá en clases? Que no...
Some of them are from, well, Valentina is from Colombia, Laura, Cusco. Jacqueline, you are from?
I'm from Lima.
Lima. Fernando is from Tacna. And teacher Ron is from Uganda. You, German?
Ah, Lima too.
Lima too. Great, great.
Okay.
I'm from
Teacher, where do you come from?
I'm from Tacna.
Ah,
In the
okay.
south. Yes.
Ah, you're in Tacna.
Ah, nice.
Yes, yes. Okay, guys. So I hope to see you again next class. Yes? You can say bye-bye.
Okay.
We can
See you.
see here.
Bye
Thank
bye.
you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.